So hello team, hope you are well, fine and good. So I will not be taking much of your time to discuss something, but it is very crucial to discuss AARD Okay, so an open AI agent security researcher. So what actually it does and how actually it works and what are the different sort of advantage, disadvantage, and what are the security flaws that actually it has. So we'll be having or we'll be discussing everything in details and we'll be understanding what actually it is. So let us discuss on that. So discovery. Okay, so discover how an open AI, uh, OpenAI GPT-5 powered agent is actually doing an awesome work and it actually revolutionizing the vulnerability detection. And in short, I can say it can be automated. The vulnerability detection or the automation can be placed in a very prompt manner that it can automate your task and it can remediate the things and it can patch the things with the latest patching items. So it is all about it is all about the security patching, which a modern software development. So it how actually it works. So we'll be discussing that in detail. So let us discuss further. So, so what it is? So, what is that question actually arises in each and everyone's mind? Okay, what actually it is? So, I have extracted these 2 points from two of the sources which I have already pasted here. So, Aardvark is an agentic security researcher, okay, which actually been built by OpenAI and powered by GPT-5 model. Okay, so along with that, so it is designed to automatically discover and validate, and also it proposes a fix to the vulnerability that is recently been identified. Okay, so within the code base. So this is what actually the Aardvark agent is all about. So currently it is in private beta with a selected organization and also an open source project that is being published by OpenAI and different sources which is being identified in the platform. So coming to the next, how it works or the pipeline which we need to identify. One is respiratory analysis, second is commit monitoring, third is validation sandbox, and last and finally that is very interesting is all about patching suggestion. So when we discuss about the respiratory analysis, we have to identify or know about the scan it performs, the entire code it analyzes and gives a beautified result. So it scans the entire code respiratory to build a threat model of how the software actually built on and what sort of behavior it has and what is the attack surface it actually committed on. Then after commit monitoring, so it watches for new such kind of codes that is being identified or committed to, and also differentiate them and compare them against the respiratory context plus the threat model it actually sports on or it actually gives on. Okay, any kind of vulnerabilities, that is all about the commit of monitoring it actually has or it built programming language that is being placed over the arctic. Okay, then after validation sandbox, so when it detect a potential flaws, okay, it triggers and test the exploitation. Okay, so it detects and whenever insert any sort of detection or identification it actually does. Okay, so it immediately detects a potential flaws, then it triggers and test the exploitation of that flaws in an isolated sandbox environment. That is one of the point which we need to understand, which we need to give a high rating on that. So then after patch suggestion, it actually does a patch suggestion as well. So okay, so it uses the codex model also by OpenAI to generate a patch, okay, that is recently been identified, which is then been attached to the human review, and it actually does certain activities that are very 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 crucial and very important, I can say, right? So and then after key results, when we discuss about the key results, what are what it actually it has. So then we need to have an understanding about the 92%, you know, uh, positive results been identified and 10% such an CVE founds. Okay, one is 92% vulnerability detection rate. Okay, so it test Aardvark reportedly, identified 92 percent of known and synthetic introduced vulnerability in golden respiratory. Along with that, 10% CV found. Okay, it has already been used on the internet open AI code. Okay, I can say, and some of it's clearly is in early, okay, I can say early external partners. Okay, it has found at least 10 CVs in the OpenAI projects so far, as per the news by HackerRank. So why it matters, especially for a SOC analyst? So for a SOC analyst, it is much crucial to understand why it is important, folks. So what is the automates manual task, then shifts the security lefts, then bridged dev and security, then after it rises the bar. Okay, so when we discuss about automate manual task, what actually it is, so automate a lot of manual security analysis tasks, folks, because of the threat model. Then after it actually have the scanning, then validation, patch generation. So this can free up the human analyst on focusing on high level of strategies rather than routine bug hunting. Then after shift security lefts, that is all about help shift security flanks lefts, that is all about catching the flaws early in development commit rather than after development. So that actually aligns well with the internet, as well as the proactive threat detection that actually identifies in a swift manner. Okay, and it actually helps the analyst to identify any such of gaps automatically. Bridge devs and security, when you discuss about the integrate the developer workflow. Okay, it helps the bridge and gap between the dev and security teams. Okay, so it is a bond which actually helps us. It is a bond which actually helps the DevOps and security analyst to identify such kind of flaws. Then rise the bar. So rise the bar is all about the if an attacker has have increasingly sophisticated tools. Okay, defender now get a similar powerful agents. Okay, so important of all about the long-term strategies and procedure it actually has. So limitation of and things to watch and the implication for you to work or ebook, if you are suggested, or if you are been working on, I can give you a best use case for developing an ebook on this as well. So when we discuss about the limitation, okay, and the things to watch is all about the human review still required. Okay, Aardvark patch are proposed, not auto deployed without oversights. So human analyst review must and should be there. False positive and negative still possible, because sandbox environment helps reduce the false alarms, but no tool is perfect. For a SOC analyst role, verify output remain crucial. So scope and applicability, when we discuss about that, at present access is limited. Okay, integration complexity and organizational adaptation will far so required for this at work. So implication for your work or ebook. So given your cybersecurity background or the interest or the especially threat detection, ITDR, okay, educational contents at work can a case study in your ebook or the SOC workflow is must and should be there, like showing how advanced automation or LLM based agents are changing the vulnerability management. A tool discussion, or we can say what automate agents like Aardvark means for SOC analyst and threat hunters are read. Not only SOC analysts but also every security professional must and should have to adapt on this. Then after connection to the interest and ransomware and code-based attacks, it actually does these kind of automation as well, folks. So till then, thanks for giving your precious time. Thanks a lot. I hope you have enjoyed the session regarding Aardvark, and I will not be taking much of your time. So till then, thanks for giving your precious times and do a subscription. Thank you.